Hello, welcome back to what was I call it, my carnivore life or my carnivore experience, to what I'm trying to change to carnivore Scott. I don't know the title of this. I'm not I'm not YouTube savvy. I am well, YouTube content creating savvy, but what I am is willing. I'm gonna put it up there and figure out how it works or doesn't work later on. Again, one of the big big goals here is to chronicle what I'm doing and to use it as an accountability tool. Currently using YouTube as another accountability tool for getting into my daily scripture reading, but that's another topic. Works in line with what I'm doing here, but it's not the doesn't share. So here I am, day 9 of my carnivore way of life. And well, what was really good is that today when I was able to hit the get on the scale, and the scale was indicating it was down 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Yesterday, plateau, day down 2. So take that for what it's worth. However, I think I have a wonky scale. You have a wonky scale? Wonky scale. No bueno. One point in time, the scale said, nope, 288. But yay! But I didn't realize that wasn't really going to be what it is. And then I moved the scale, and it was like 292, and then 290. Finally, I just said, go to 292, probably the closest to reality. I don't know. Is your scale wonky? I don't know. Is my scale wonky? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll spend the money to get a better scale. But doesn't really matter because in the long run, I'm down. I feel pretty good about it. Ate a little late for my normal eating habit last night, but I ate well. Feel good. As far as being disciplined, I've done good. I'm not. I find myself still looking in the refrigerator, but not as much. I am finding myself. I am drinking unsweetened tea. I don't know, not the carb, but the caffeine might not be doing me well, but I'm all right. I'm successfully getting myself down to about 1 cup of coffee with one fake sugar pill. I like the saccharin. I've always liked saccharin, and that's what I use. And I guess after recently, there's been some studies linking DNA damage to the yellow sugar. Is that Splenda? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Oh, by the way, I'm not a doctor. It's not medical advice. I'm just sharing with you journey and keeping myself accountable using this YouTube tool. So yeah, did real well on the diet today. We went out to dinner, and yesterday we went out to a Mexican restaurant, and I was able to. I'll use my phone. I was going to try to make a short video with this, but it didn't really work. But I thought to myself, if you're going to go eat at a Mexican restaurant, you wonder how can I stay on my carnivore? That's how you do it. I went right to the other section of the menu. And then at the other section of the menu, they had grilled chicken, grilled steak, and grilled shrimp available to eat a la carte, basically. That's what I did. I ate the grilled steak. It was good. I'm very happy with it. It satisfied me. Good. Today we went out to eat at a steak chain, and I have to tell you, I wasn't impressed. I got the New York strip. Figured, if you get a strip steak, you don't have to deal with the T-bone and the gristle and whatever else. And the chop steak looked good, but it was gonna be smothered in onions and gravy and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I went ahead and got the New York strip, and it came out pretty much charred. Top side looked nice, deep grill marks on it. I wanted kind of medium, you know, medium rare plus is what I asked for, right? And I got a briquette. When I turned my steak over after eating and getting some chunks in my teeth that were kind of tasting like almost like charcoal, I turned it over, and the backside of my steak was the same color as the face of this phone. I kid you not. Don't normally complain, but I called the waitress over and I said, this is not gonna go. So they cooked me a new steak. I ate a bite of it, put it in the box to come home. It'll be there in the morning. I'll just dice it up and eat it again. Be no problem. I'm not hungry. But the important part is stayed on my plan, even when I went out to eat. With the exception, there is a caveat, a little extra on the side there. I got it with some green beans and some broccoli. The green beans were horrible. Put a spicy, salty thing on it. I went and asked for a redo. They brought me a redo. It tastes just as crappy as the first one, so it's still on the table. I wasn't gonna have it, and we were out with another couple, and they really like salt. So one of them loves the salt. The other one can't really taste since after her multiple bouts of COVID, her taste is still off. I invited them to try, and try them they did. And he went, okay, yeah, that's salty. And then she, who can't really taste, was like, whew. I was like, well, there, I'm vindicated. But I did eat the broccoli. Love broccoli. A little butter. A little butter. So I ate a couple broccoli sprigs. No big deal. I'm not going to let that get in my way. I'm not going to call it a cheat. Okay. Otherwise, I've been very disciplined. Right there. Oh, here's another thing too. I decided that I wanted to see how my body was doing with this new diet now, well, a week into it. And to do that, I went and got some ketone testing strips. You know, the ones we get when we do in a keto diet, you want to check your ketones and stuff. And I went ahead and tested. I've been testing for the last 2 days, and that's my thing. I love the test. I had a glucose monitor and I had stuck my finger multiple times through a day checking my blood sugar before. And anyway, I'm not opposed to testing those ketone blood strips. Well, let me tell you, those are expensive. I ain't doing that. So I learned to be able to, by my nose, kind of know when I'm going into ketosis. I get a little keto rash in my armpit, so I know that. And then I have the ketone strips. So I bought them, and man, that day I'm hitting the ketones. Ketones and muy bueno. So anyway, that was just something interesting. And I don't wonder why I wouldn't. I mean, I eat plenty of fat, or try to eat fat, and then with the meat, so with no carbohydrates of sorts, I don't know why I wouldn't be in ketosis. Now, how many millimolars I am doing each hour, I don't know. Not important. I have also noticed after a week, my bloating has decreased pretty significantly, and my arthritis and pain in my knees is diminished. And I won't go any more than diminished at this point in time. Let's see. Oh, one thing I did notice, though, was yesterday I was just really tired. Just like, there's no motivation, very tired. Wanted to go to bed at 8 o'clock. Went to bed at 9:30, and that's like unheard of unless I'm sick or have done a lot of manual labor. And I didn't do any manual labor. I promise you that. Not sure what's up there. Could be something else, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep my left eye on it. See, tomorrow. Oh yeah. So I was writing down here. Tomorrow is Saturday. And tomorrow will be the 29th of July. And you know what that means? Do you know what it means? Of course not. It's going to be another opportunity to do good on this diet, to do good things. Speaking of good things, I wanted to give a shout out. Um, I think in this carnivore community, when you look at the Amber O'Hearns and you look at the Sean Bakers and Dr. Barry, and there's some people way, way up there in the YouTube verse, and Dr. Chafee and some other doctors, and then of course you have other people who are doing things in this space, Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson, etc. And so as you look and you go out there and you look, there's just so many people doing so much. I know I went through a list of them yesterday, but there was one yesterday, and I talked about a carnivore Kip. I just want to give a shout out. Carnivore Kip is out there. He's a young man in South Alabama, and he's doing this, and he's enjoying success, and he's turning his life around. He has a much, much longer journey to go to where he wants to get than do I. I started, I guess my highest, like I said, 315, 316, but I started this time right about 302, 303, you know, and I'm working my way down. But he started almost in five land. He was running that 485 there for Carnivore Kip, Kipp. Anyhow, his channel is getting better, and he's done some good things, and he has some good techniques, and he's getting the videography and the post production working. It's kind of fun to watch, and he is as authentic and genuine as you can get. That's my opinion, of course, but very authentic, and he'll tell you straight. This is how my bowel movements have been. This is how I'm feeling. I had a hemorrhoid. This is how this is going. He'll tell you down to the nitty gritty. But he's just so genuine, authentic. Talking about riding a horse today made me spit milk, but I wasn't drinking milk. But you know what I mean? It was just funny. I was like, oh wow. Talking about I'd like to ride a horse, but I'd kill a horse if I sat on a horse right now. So that's a kind heart. But yeah, so Carnivore Kip, great shout out. If you get a chance to go see Carnivore Kip, do that. The other one was, so I was out there looking around and I saw this thumbnail, and they say thumbnails are real important, and I'm here to tell you they are. I'm not going to do one, but they're important if you want to grow a channel and do all that stuff. And who knows? I don't know where this is going to go, but I saw a thumbnail and it talked about some guy, 700 pounds, Alaska, last chance, Alaska, 700 pound. I was okay, I'll take a look. And the website was Homestead Now. Yeah, Homestead Now. And I don't know the progenitor of the channel. I haven't ever watched anything he's done before, probably to my detriment. But I watched this one on Homestead Now, and he was talking about wonder if I could wonder if I could change this. We'll do it another time. Anyway, Homestead Now, and he's talking about a guy up in Alaska and about how this person basically said, "This is my last chance. Um, if I can't get my weight under control, this is it for me." And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna on the side. I'm gonna try something over here. Okay, so be patient with me, please. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna come over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up another box. I think I know how to do this. We are in the daily reading. I wonder if I can go to stand by. Okay, hang on. Go back to here. How about we go? I don't want to do that. So I'm going to add something to daily reading. So add an in source, add a source, add a screen capture. Yes. Add the source, screen capture. Okay, that'd be fine. Add source. All right, my ad source is going to be this screen too. There we go, done. All right, we'll resize that. There you go. I'm not gone. I didn't leave. I'm not a quitter. I'll move over just a little bit. There we go. And we'll make this a little smaller. Yeah, make it smaller. And we'll go right. So here you go. This is it. This was from, well, that's a commercial, and I don't really want to play a commercial, so stand by. I don't get in trouble for copyright infringement. Anyhow, this is Bill, and
when you're a prisoner.
here, there you go, Homestead How. This is the guy right here, and yeah, Kerry is a guy. It says a carnivore is his last chance. 700 pounds meet Bill, and so this guy was telling the story about how in a video this guy gave him a great big what do you call that, a comment on his website. And so I was watching this, and so this gentleman here in Homestead Now, he went ahead and he reached out to the gentleman in Alaska. And so the gentleman in Alaska, go back one here, and this is him right here, and we'll go and big in it, and that's him. And
if I was on the precipice, I am precipice of death. That was just over 4 years ago. I haven't. The only fresh air that I've had is.
So yeah, the gentleman here is telling his story about the challenges he's had, and his challenges have been significant, right? And so, anyhow, let's see if I can take that out now. Boom. Okay. So the issue here is that this gentleman at Homestead Now reached out and started talking to this other gentleman and said, "Hey, reach out to me and see what you can do to, see what we can do to work together with what's going on." And so, Bill Knott is his name, BILLNOTT, up in Alaska. And when I watched this video, and it's very moving and very captivating, as this gentleman knows that he must do something about his weight at 700 pounds. If he falls in his house, it's a major effort to pick him up. And I just wanted to give a shout out to him and his channel. I went ahead and gave him a follow. Now, am I jealous? Sure. He went from no followers to 2,570 followers in a day or two. But that's okay. He has a much further journey to go. I want to lose another 50 pounds, maybe 60 pounds. And he needs to lose probably in the better neighborhood of 400 or 50. Carnivore Kip, same thing. So I'm good with it. But anyhow, I'm just doing this here to keep myself accountable and to chronicle it. I was listening to someone say that they had wished that along the way they had chronicled how things had changed along the way. So if they look back 3 months from now, they go, "Wow, that's right. I don't have that knee pain anymore," or "Oh, I can do these other things." So we'll see. We'll find out what happens, and we'll just do this one moment at a time, one day at a time. Days will turn to weeks, weeks will turn to months, and we'll see where we are. I don't know, maybe coming around the new year, for the new year or something like that. The only thing that can happen is I can get healthier, and that's a good reason to do this. That I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, put a fork in it, and I'll yak at you another time. Y'all take care. God bless. Bye.